black magic, dark magic, baneful magic, what is it? So, when it comes to black magic, we actually like don't use that term anymore. I'm not gonna go into like why, because this video is not about that. It's about like what is black magic, what is dark magic, what is baneful magic. But like the term black magic has a controversial past. So, in this day and age, in this society, we call it baneful magic. But I do want to start off by saying there's no thing such as like black magic, white magic, red magic, because I've seen this one bitch on TikTok and Instagram Reels talk about like white magic is like Kundalini yoga and red magic is like blood magic, and I'm like, I do not know what fucking crack cocaine you've been taking, bitch. White magic is not Kundalini yoga and red magic is not blood magic. There is no red magic, white magic, black magic. You are fucking stupid. Like, magic has no colors. Why we use certain words for magic is to categorize it, but at the end of it all, there's just magic. Like, it's all the same. It's all magic. It's just different, like, we call it different names so we know, like, kind of like what type we're using, but it all comes down to the same thing. It's magic. It's just like, what's the intent behind it? At the very core, it's all magic, but what's the intent behind it? Like, the intention. So, and that was the thing that I wanted to say about, like, there's no, like, colors in magic. It's just, like, what, name we use to categorize it, like, the intent behind it. But, yeah, let's talk about the dark magic. So, I love practicing dark magic, black magic, baneful magic, whatever you want to call it. I'm just going to call it dark magic because I love that name. So I really fucking love practicing dark magic. If you know me from TikTok, you may know me from one of my viral courses that I posted. I've done a lot of dark magic in my 2.5 years of practicing witchcraft. And I don't know, let's talk about my story with the dark magic first, and then I'll get into it, like what is it, how do you do it, how to protect yourself from it, and everything. So my story with the dark magic starts in my childhood. In movies and shows, I used to always be fascinated by magic and witchcraft my whole life. And I was sad when my parents told me it wasn't real, until later I found out it was real. But I used to be so fascinated, and I still am in movies, with dark magic. I used to be so obsessed with every single villain that used like dark magic in one like movie. You know, movies in Hollywood, like the way they make dark magic seem, and it's like something so evil and everything. I was so drawn to it, bitch. I'm telling you, I was so drawn to that shit as a kid. Still am. Like, I still be watching shows, and dark magic is so intriguing to me. It's as if it's calling my name. Like, I always make that joke, but I'm literally telling you, like, I feel like that. My friend Nicolette, my best friend Nicolette, knows that. Because me and her be talking, and I'm like, every single time I don't practice, like, dark magic for a bit, it's like, I don't know, I just feel this desire within me to, like, curse. And I know that sounds insane to some of you saying this, but I'm telling you, like, I don't know, I love the dark magic. But yeah, so that's my kind of like backstory with dark magic from childhood. And then I just love cursing. I'm telling you, it's the best thing ever. If you've ever booked a curse for me, you know what I can do. You know what I can do. There's been multiple countless things I've done with my dark magic. The worst ones, the best things actually, but you know what I mean, like the worst for the target was, they basically like got offed death. Can I say that on YouTube? I can, right? I mean, I think I swear it before on YouTube, whatever. They died. So I cast a death curse. I was in spiritual warfare with somebody, not gonna name him because he's probably watching, but it's nobody you guys know. It's nobody from TikTok. Like, it's none of you petty ass bitches that cast on me. It's none of you. But it was somebody from my life. I was in spiritual warfare with his family, actually, because I was cursing him because he did some nasty things to me and other people. So I was gonna get my fucking lick back. So I was casting on him, And little did I know, and I also like foresaw this in the cards. Like I saw this coming. I knew this was gonna come. So basically, what happened was his family practices, or practiced, shall I say, because they're not with us anymore. But yeah, basically, they were casting on me, and as I said, I foresaw this coming. Like I knew it was coming. Bitch, my hair, I can't. Today, my weave is not it. But yeah, so they were casting on me, and one thing about me, if you follow me on TikTok again, I love spiritual warfare. Like, I live for fighting spiritual. I live for going back and forth because it's so fun to me. Like, I enjoy it. I enjoy the chaos. I enjoy the destruction, and I just enjoy it. So I just enjoy cursing so much, bitch. I just enjoy the dark energy. Like, I can't even explain it. Like, I enjoy it. So his family was casting on me, and yeah, I cast back. I cast back, with the help of my deities, of course, with the help of Dark Mother, and both of my Dark Mothers, actually. Dark Mother Lilith, Dark Mother Lilith and Dark Mother Hecate. And by the way, Dark Mother Lilith over there, that's a painting Nicolette made for me. Yeah, you should contact Nicolette on Instagram at the Nicolette Vignette for paintings, because gorgeous, like Gorgina. But anyways, what I was saying, with the help of my Dark Mothers, I destroyed that family, and one of them is offed, and that was actually the most powerful one. It was his grandma, and she was sacrificing goats as death curses to kill me. Like, she was sacrificing goats. And the thing is, I got her death confirmed by multiple other tarot readers and witches. So, but I was the first to, like, because I don't know when it happened, like, I just had this vision, and I just had this knowing. And then when I went to the tarot reader, she was like saying, yeah, and she was like talking, and then I just started talking. I was like, so did this happen? Did it happen like this? And she was like, I was just about to say that. And I was like, my visions don't lie. Basically what happened was his grandma's heart stopped while she was like walking somewhere, and it just stopped, and she felt her death. So but yeah, don't cast on me. And yeah, his family was just casting on me, and the thing was, why my deities even like protected me in the first place was because I did nothing wrong. Their child was a literal fucking assaulter. Like, he sexually assaulted so many people and did so many horrible things. That's why I fucking cursed him multiple times. And his family casting on me was just disgusting, because it's like, why are you protecting that? Like, I know he's your child, but like, why are you protecting that? You know what I mean? And I was not having it when they were casting on me. That was, I think, was that my first? No, that was my second spiritual warfare. I had another one prior to that. But that was my second spiritual warfare, when I was in witchcraft, and I was just a beginner, and I did a death curse successfully. I didn't even mean it to be a death curse, but it turned out to be a death curse. Like, I literally did not mean it to be a death curse, and I just wrecked her completely. I'm sorry, no, I'm not sorry, but like, talking about this makes me so happy. Like, I love talking about dark magic. So that was that. Then also, I was fighting with some TikTok witches. With some TikTok magic practitioners. And what I mean by TikTok magic is bitches that learn magic on TikTok. And I don't mean from like reliable witches on TikTok, or like people sharing knowledge like through their books or something, but I mean actual TikTok videos, because I've seen some videos and they're like, twine is for good luck. No, twine is just twine. It's not for good luck, you stupid bitch. But yeah, that's TikTok magic to me. That's what I call TikTok magic. And I was fighting with TikTok witches who practice, not the weave, but anyways, who practice TikTok magic. And this one fucking kind of, I do want to say something though. If you're watching this, it's not you. And I know that person's gonna watch this because they be stalking my every shit. It's not you, bitch. It's not you. It's not the wannabe succubus. It's not you. I'm not talking about you. I'm not talking about you. But, it was another man, and yeah, he like did some disgusting things, and then I made him go insane and spiral. I'm telling you, bitch. I can't. He was literally posting TikTok videos where he was like jumping up and down on his feet, and he was like acting like a dog because he was high as fuck. Like, I brought his addiction back, and yeah. And he posted those videos publicly. I was like, damn. And then after, he tried to curse me again. After it, like, I was talking to him again, and then I stopped talking to him, and he got mad because I stopped talking to him. But I was like, I stopped talking to you because you didn't change. And then he literally tried to curse me again, and I was like, have you not learned anything? Like, the first time I cursed you, I literally had mercy on you. It wasn't even a curse, it was a hex. The first time I hexed him, I literally had mercy. Like, making you go mentally insane and spiral and get back on the drugs for a few months and embarrass yourself publicly on TikTok and ruin your whole reputation. That was mercy coming from me. That was literally just the beginning. So, yeah. That was another fun one. And then one for a client. There was one where I made the man puke blood with my hex, and he got fired from his job. He just like went missing. There was another one where he got into a car crash. His whole house got infested by roaches, and they were like crawling on him while he was sleeping, literally straight out of a horror movie. And by the way, I have all of these reviews written on my Instagram highlights at the Son of Lilith. In the highlights, you can read all my reviews. I have like 500 or 600 plus reviews. But yeah, so cockroaches were crawling all over him. He was having nightmares, and then he also said that because he like sleeps in the basement. He lives with his parents and he sleeps in the basement, basically. And when he was going down to the basement, he said he felt something like push him down the stairs. I was like, oop, one of the spirits I sent after you. Demons, not spirits, actually. But, to be more exact. And then also, like, his family got stranded in the middle of nowhere because they were, like, driving to, like, some sort of fucking festival or some shit, and they literally got stranded in the middle of nowhere. Their car just broke down, and it was like pitch black. They were stuck for hours. Also, like, his knees, something happened to his knees, I don't even know. And what else? Yeah, car crash. I don't even know if he's alive anymore, by the way. He just disappeared from social media. And I also cursed his like new girlfriend or whatever because she was talking shit about my client, so I cursed her. She literally, I'm telling you, her forehead got bigger. She aged in 3 months. It looks like she aged 30 or 40 fucking years. And she just went borderline insane. And then, oh yeah, there was another practitioner, like a friend of the guy that I cursed for my client. He was trying to remove the curse. And then, because a thing about me is, when I cast for my clients or anything, I protect the shit out of my magic, and it's just protected by default. So it's like, you try to remove one of my curses, even if it's not on you but on your friend, you're gonna do more damage than good for the both of you. And then the guy that tried to remove the curse, he ended up fighting with his girlfriend online on Facebook, and they stopped like being in a relationship. Like, they were literally publicly harassing each other on Facebook, writing Facebook posts about each other for the whole fucking world to see. And for the whole world, I mean all of their friends, because, like, nobody knows about them, but, like, yeah. And then also another thing is, the guy that tried to remove the curse, my client told me that the guy that I cursed, he went to the guy, his friend, who tried to remove the curse, and he borrowed money from him, and then he didn't have the money to pay him back. So the guy that tried to remove the curse, he came with a gun and threatened to off him if he doesn't give back the money. And then later he got into a car crash, the guy that I cursed. Yeah, that was the car crash that I was talking about. And then I have never heard of him ever again. So, and also the car crash made it to the news, so you could say I'm famous. Even though it wasn't about me, but like my curse did that. So, one of them, because I cast a multiple on him. But those are some stories of my experience with the dark magic, and dark magic is such a beautiful practice. It's not for the weak, it's not for the faint-hearted, or however you say it, but I really do say it out of love, because dark magic, it's not like you're gonna get bad karma or like it's gonna kill you, but it's like, it's such a chaotic energy. If you really, really practice the darkest shit, it's such a chaotic energy that it's like, you have to know how to control it. So like when you're casting, you can control it and it doesn't like do anything. Because it's like, you have to think, especially if you're like conjuring and calling upon the death energy or like very dark energies, like, and I'm not talking about simple hexes like misfortune and everything. I'm talking about deadly shit, demonic shit as well. Not that demons are scary, but I mean, if you're like working with the infernals, it's not for the, like, the left hand path especially is not for the weak either. Like, really not for the fucking weak. But yeah, when you're working with the dark energies, it's chaotic sometimes, so you have to know how to control it. And I'm telling you, the shit that I teach in my membership, by the way, because I do have a membership where you can learn everything that I teach, and I teach you the real shit, not the TikTok shit. I teach you the real curses, the real many spells, everything. I teach all kinds of magic, from illusion magic, love magic, protection magic, all the way to fucking baneful magic, aka dark magic, aka black magic. Yeah, I teach, and glamour magic as well, by the way. I fucking love glamour magic. I'm gonna make a video about that too. But yeah, in my Witchcraft Academy, which is a monthly membership, I literally teach this shit. I literally teach the craft. You can join in the description, by the way. I'm gonna put the link there. But yeah, the shit that I teach in there, it's not for the weak. It is not for the weak. So if you want to join, I recommend, if you've never practiced witchcraft before, start out with the different types of magic. I also say this in the membership, that you should start out with like protection magic and everything, and then later move on to the dark shit. But also, don't worry, because I explain everything in the membership. Like for each curse that I teach and everything, I explain how to cast it. And before you even get to casting in the membership, I teach you the basics. And there's a lot of theory that you have to learn before you can cast. Because I don't want you to just be messing around, you know what I mean, with the craft. Like, let's not. That's how people see weird shit and then convert to Christianity. That's another thing that I should talk about in another video. All these bitches that be converting to Christianity and then demonizing witchcraft just because they had a bad experience, which was their own fault. Because why did you upset a deity or offend them? Like this one bitch on TikTok that I saw. Or, why are you like trying to summon things and conjure things you cannot handle and you don't know how to do, and then you have a bad experience with like a trickster spirit or something, and then you demonize the craft and then run to Jesus instead of blaming yourself? Like, you literally always look for something else to blame except yourself. But back to dark magic. I fucking love dark magic. I love it. And yeah, let's get on to how to protect yourself from it. So protecting yourself from dark magic is literally just protection magic. But if you're in spiritual warfare with another practitioner or multiple practitioners, sweetheart, I cannot fit into a YouTube video how you're supposed to protect yourself, because the way I go about it, I can't teach that in like an hour or 2 or 3. That would take days to teach, because there are multiple steps to ensure that you're safe, and that if they decide to throw on you, they just stay spiraling and fighting with their own magic. Because that's what I'd be doing. Like, I'm telling you, all these bitches that are like casting on me, they're like, oh, my curse hit on Ivan, this and that. No, it didn't. You're delusional as fuck. Your curse literally backfired on you, and you're becoming more and more delusional until one day you end up in the fucking asylum, locked away in a far, far fucking island, far away from society and humanity for the rest of your life. Miserable life, may I add. But yeah, so how you protect yourself from dark magic is protection magic, through protection magic. But as I said, if you're in a fight with practitioners or multiple practitioners, the best way to go about it is subscribe to my membership, and I'll teach you, because I will have a fuck ton of videos about spiritual warfare and how to ensure that every single time you win. Because it's not just like cleansing yourself and throwing a curse back on the practitioner. That's just like the basic shit that bitches on TikTok do. I don't do that. Like, I don't do that. Because the thing about me is, sorry I burped. But the thing about me is, if somebody dares to try and throw on me, you think I'm just gonna cleanse or transmute the curse and then just like throw a curse on you. You think I'm that weak, and you think I have that much mercy for you. Like, please no. I go after their entire family. Yeah. But let's talk about what should we talk about? How to practice dark magic? Yeah, honestly, let's talk about how to practice dark magic, black magic, baneful magic, whatever you want to call it, but I'm going to call it dark magic. So, basically, dark magic is not just hexes and curses and jinxes. Sometimes baneful wards, and wards are protections, basically. They can be considered dark magic because if you add, like, the intention into those wards, if somebody, like, hits your wards, that, like, I don't know, they get cursed, or, like, it hits them, you know what I mean, like, things like that. If you add that intention, it could be considered dark magic, because we call them baneful wards, so kind of ties in with baneful magic, which is dark magic. So yeah, so it's not just jinxes, hexes, and curses, it's like multiple things, but it is, like, by definition, malevolent spells and anything that is meant to inflict harm upon another. That's, like, kind of the basic definition of black magic, dark magic, and yeah, baneful magic. So that's that. And let's talk about signs you've been cursed. So the number one sign that I will always say is you just have this feeling, and I don't mean like you have this feeling that you're cursed, but you have this, like, weird feeling that something's wrong. You know what I mean? And then another thing is a lot of bad luck. So it could be like, I'm not just talking about you forget your keys, but I'm talking about, like, your tire goes flat, you get into a car crash, you lose a lot of money, this happens, this happens, this happens. So it can be that. But also another thing that I will say is witches really don't throw often on people or on each other. I will say that. I know a lot of people think we curse a lot, and I mean, I do curse a lot, but it's like, how do I explain this? It's so rare that you get cursed. Like, I'm telling you, it's kind of so rare that you get cursed, because first of all, I'll tell you, if you haven't done anything that terrible, and you've never befriended anybody that, like, was into witchcraft, or, like, I don't know, showed some interest to it, and then I don't think you're cursed, you're just paranoid. And also, you're not special. Like, I hate to break it to you, but you're not special. And, like, most witches, like myself, don't really give that much of a fuck. Like, same with me. If you haven't done something that terrible, I know I could, like, fuck your life up, but, like, sometimes I get lazy. So it's like, if you haven't done something that terrible, I really don't even get my supplies out. Like, I just let you live. Like, being you is already a curse, so I don't have to, like, add much to it. So yeah, that's the thing. Like, people rarely get cursed. I know I post a lot of cursing videos, but you have to think, there's 8 billion people out there. You know what I mean? Like, it's so rare that you're gonna get hit with a curse if you haven't done anything, not anything wrong, but, like, anything terrible. And obviously every witch has, like, different morals. So my terrible could be they're not terrible, or, like, that's already far worse than terrible for them. Just saying that, because not every witch, as I said, has the same morals. And oh yeah, let's debunk some conspiracy theories now. Wait, no. Wait, I wasn't finished with talking about what's it called, like, signs that you've been cursed. But yeah, as I said, you're not that special, you're probably not cursed, you're just paranoid. And another thing that I wanted to add is, if you know about manifestation, some of you bitches be cursing yourself. I'll just say it, like, some of you bitches be cursing yourself, because with that negative mindset, of course you're gonna live a fucking life that's, like, seems cursed. No, it's all you. You're the creator of your own reality. It's all you're doing. Like, but another sign that I would say is nightmares. But the thing about nightmares is even without any spiritual shit, people have nightmares. But the way I don't know, for me, I can always tell if somebody's trying to throw. But for you guys, I would say, like, if you have, like, nightmares that, first of all, are, like, kind of apocalyptic, but I don't mean, like, the whole world ending, but your world ending. So I mean, like, the very things that you love, like, I don't know, your boyfriend or something, like, in your nightmare he dies, could be a sign that you're cursed. Could be. Emphasis on could be. It could also just be your fucking fear and paranoia in your subconscious. It could be a lot of things, but the best way to find out is divination, and not from you, from somebody else. I'll tell you that. If you're a beginner, Mama, I don't think you're going to be able to read. Like, if you're a beginner, I don't think you're going to be able to read if you're cursed. If somebody knows what they're doing and they cursed you, you won't be able to read. So I'd recommend you go to a professional and you get a tarot reading from a professional or any other form of divination, rather than doing it yourself. But the thing is, if you don't, like, have that feeling that you're cursed, then you're probably not. But also, if somebody knows what they're doing, they can get rid of that feeling. Like, I've done that multiple times on people and they didn't even know they were cursed. So the thing is, yeah, I would just recommend, don't fuck with any witches. Be nice, like, you know what I mean? Don't be a bitch for no reason, and don't do anything terrible, and also stay safe and protected. And also, number 5 is just stay in your own lane. Like, mind your own business. Don't stick your nose into places it's not meant to be. You know what I mean? Like, don't be a nosy Nelly. Don't get involved in drama, and don't be rude to witches. That's the advice I'm gonna give you. Or don't be rude at all, period, for no reason. Like, if you have a reason, then do as you please, but just be nice, honestly. Me saying that when this whole video I was, like, roasting bitches left and right. But yeah, what was the other thing that I was gonna talk about? Bitch, oh my god, I got so into the fucking zone with talking about, like, the signs that you've been cursed that I forgot what I was talking about. Fuck, I actually forgot. Wait. Oh my god. I literally fucking forgot. I can't. Wait, what? Okay, anyways. Wait, what was I talking about? I was talking about what dark magic is, the signs if you've been cursed, my stories with the dark magic, my experiences and everything, how to practice it. I also went into that. Okay, whatever. I guess it's not important if I forgot about it. But, yeah, this is just a little basic video about dark magic. And, yeah, I love dark magic. I really fucking do. Never mind. I've remembered. Yeah, what I was gonna say, which I forgot about then, but what I was gonna say is, when it comes to dark magic, a lot of people believe they're gonna get, like, bad karma, or it's gonna backfire or whatever. No. No, first of all, karma is a Buddhist belief. I'm not Buddhist. If you believe in karma, then okay, you believe in karma. Good for you. I don't. So no. Backfiring, however, if you cast spells properly, it will never backfire. But if you don't know how to fucking cast properly, then it's gonna backfire. If you don't know how to cast spells, like, I have a guide on how to prepare for spell work. It's really fucking cheap. It's like 79 euros, I think. I'll link it in the description. And basically, I tell you how to prepare for casting a successful spell and not how to prepare for failure. Because the but I, like, wrote a little description for it, and let me see what I wrote, but it's very fucking funny. I love it. I still, like, think about it. Still to this day, I think about it. But, oh yeah. What I wrote was, the reason why your spells fail is because you prepare for failure and not for the spell itself. I don't know. Is that funny? I think it's funny. I fucking love it. So yeah, I'll link the PDF guide in the description on how to prepare for spell work that I made, and you can get it there. But yeah, that's that. And there's no bad karma. There's none of that. Like, it's not gonna bite you back in the ass. What I've always said. Oh, in the threefold law. That's a Wiccan belief, by the way. I'm not Wiccan. And please don't be Wiccan. It's disgusting. But anyways, I can make a whole separate video about that if y'all want, or just search up like why Wicca is disgusting. Just do some research on it. I really don't want to honestly make a video about Wicca. But anyways, what I was gonna say is, what I've been saying for like the past 2.5 years, ever since I started practicing witchcraft and have been practicing dark magic, was if karma was real, I'd be dead by now. Like, if karma was real, I'd be dead by now. The amount of fucking curses that I've done, the amount of hexes that I've done, the amount of lives I've destroyed with my magic, bitch, I'd be dead by now. But I'm prospering, I'm more successful than ever, I'm more happier than ever, I'm more beautiful than ever, I'm more famouser than ever. Literally all the best things. So, karma is not real. Karma is not real. Yeah, I think I'm gonna end the video at this because it's 31 minutes long. I don't know how the fuck time flew by so quickly, but this was the video, bitch. So, yeah, if you want to learn witchcraft, I'll link my witchcraft monthly membership in the description, my academy, Ivan Couture's Witchcraft Academy, and you can join there and learn from moi. And yeah, that's it. Subscribe for more, like the video, and let me know what y'all want videos on next when it comes to witchcraft or manifestation or anything. I don't know why I'm talking in my fucking ASMR voice. Like, bitch, sometimes in videos I be screaming and sometimes I'm just so fucking ASMR. But yeah, that was the video. I'm gonna end it at this. And yeah, black magic, dark magic, baneful magic is not evil, and you should practice it. I really recommend that every witch learns how to cast dark magic, even if it's just a simple form of dark magic, baneful magic, because you never know if somebody's gonna like hex you or whatever and you need to cast back. It's good to learn as defense when it comes to spirituality and spiritual warfare. So yeah, stay safe, bitches.